Hi, in my video I'll be talking on ocean pollution. Before we get started, let's first discuss why this topic is such an important issue. Well, to give you a small idea, according to Plastic Pollution in the World's Oceans by Marcus Ericsson, more than 5 trillion microplastic pieces weighing over 250,000 tons remain afloat at sea. In another article, Infographic Plastic Pollution, this author discusses that about 300 million pieces of plastic are produced and discarded every year, while the average person in North America and Western Europe uses 100 kilograms of plastic every year. In turn, about 10 to 20 million of plastic wash into the ocean every single year, ultimately destroying our oceans. Now, how does ocean pollution directly affect us humans? First of all, the ocean plays an essential role of life on Earth. It provides over 70% of the oxygen we breathe, over 97% of the world's water supply. Plastic kills fish, birds, marine mammals, and sea turtles, destroying habitats and even infecting animals' mating rituals, which in turn can affect fishermen at sea, our use for quality seawater, and ultimately our health as our nutritional diet can be greatly changed. For instance, you can see with the first picture that the seal's life is greatly at risk because of the rope and plastic that is tied around its neck. In the second picture, you can see how much trash is laid across the beach, not only because of us humans trashing the beach, but also because of the pollution that is washed to the shore from the ocean. Now, what is the main source of this issue? Well, according to NOAA, most marine debris, about 60 to 80%, actually comes from land-based sources, and the majority of marine debris is some form of plastic. Humans especially help cause this problem through what is known as non-point source pollution, through tanks, cars, trucks, boats, plus larger sources such as farms, ranches, and forest areas. Millions of motor vehicle engines drop small amounts of oil each day onto roads and parking lots, and much of this makes its way eventually to the sea. Now, there are two main ways that people are trying to resolve this issue. The first way are divers. More than 50,000 divers from over 114 countries, including the UAE, have since 2011 taken part in an effort to clean up the ocean. Currently in the UAE alone, almost 8,800 pieces of debris have been logged on since the initiative started, with 66% of that being plastic. Another way are through beach cleanups. A great example is the America's Cup Healthy Ocean Project, where many partners have removed over 170 tons of trash and counting from the San Francisco Bay shoreline, keeping it from being marine debris. Now, let's switch over to talk about how information technology can help resolve this issue. Well, according to Tracking Ocean Pollution from Space by Matthew Oberger, the European Space Agency is developing technology to allow satellites to identify the concentration, movement, and origin of plastic across the world's oceans. This requires deploying satellites to monitor marine litter on a global scale that could give researchers working on plastic pollution data about its abundance, concentrations, and movement. Optimal is a project that was initially focused on detecting microplastics on or near the surface of the ocean. They're trying to develop ways of identifying marine debris using optical reflective properties in the visual and infrared light spectrum. In result, plastic can be identified in the ocean from the way floating debris reflects different wavelengths of sunlight. The scientists will collect spectral signals of plastic at sea for different types of material in varying states of degradation concentrations. The signals would then be entered into computer models that will simulate how those signals will look through the atmosphere. In conclusion, ocean pollution as an issue of sustainability appears to worsen every year. As humans, we need to acknowledge this issue for what it is and actively support and assist the effort to not only clean our oceans but also prevent our marine life to worsen any further. And here are all the references that are used for this video.